She's touring the facility and picking up slack. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. Under the table, nobody there. Under the ceiling, under the stairs. Funny feeling, my head is sleeping. I want you to be home.
So you'll be seeing those soon. So, the strongest lineup of new iPods we've ever had. And we are really excited when people get their hands on them starting next week. So that's the new iPods. Now, as you know, iPods are part of a great duet with iTunes. And iTunes is also pretty remarkable. You know, people have downloaded over 11.7 billion songs from iTunes. We're just about to cross the 12 billion song threshold. People have downloaded over 450 million TV episodes have been downloaded. Over 100 million movies now.
You have been
Over
watching
35
the
million
announcement
books.
by Steve Jobs
And we've
of
now
the
got
new
over
Apple line of
160
products.
million accounts
you.
with credit cards and one-click shopping in 23 countries. So iTunes is an amazing thing. It's clearly the #1 online media store in the world. Today, we're really excited to launch the next major version of iTunes, iTunes 10, the 10th major version. Now, this is the venerable logo that we've been living with for almost a decade. And we thought it was appropriate since next spring it looks like iTunes is going to actually surpass sales of CDs in the U.S. We thought maybe it's time to ditch the CD and the logo. And so this is the new logo for iTunes 10. So what have we done? What's new? Well, there's a few housekeeping things. We've made it even more elegant and simple, and it looks even better. And this is, of course, album view. Here is list view. We all live in list view a lot. Now, in list view, you'll notice that in the album column, if you have a lot of songs from an album, the name of the album is just repeated over and over again. It seems like kind of a waste of space. And so what we've done in iTunes 10 is we've got a new hybrid view where if you have over 5 songs from the same album, it realizes it can take that same amount of space and show you album artwork in it. And so if you have less than 5 songs, it doesn't do that because it doesn't take up the space to do it. But if you do, it shows you the album artwork and it takes no extra space. So it's a really nice new view. We think people are going to live in this a lot. And of course, we also have CoverFlow, and we also have the iTunes Store. Now, one of the biggest things we focus on with iTunes is discovery. With over 12 million songs in the iTunes library, how do you find out about new stuff? We can try to present some new things, but, people are always asking, what are my friends listening to? What are my favorite artists up to? What concerts are my friends going to? And if I see something really great, I want to tell my friends all about it. And there's really not a great way to do that. Email. There must be a better way. And so in iTunes 10, we're announcing something really cool. And we call it Ping. And what Ping is it's a social network for music. It's sort of like Facebook and Twitter meet iTunes. It's not Facebook, it's not Twitter, it's something else that we've come up with. It's a social network all about music. and it's built right into iTunes. And so you can follow your favorite artists and friends, and you can discover what music they're talking about, listening to, and downloading. And so right here, you can see the iTunes Store, and right below the iTunes Store, built right into iTunes, is Ping. And you click on it, and you see all your recent activity in your post, right? So here's a post by one of your friends that you're following. Here's a post by an artist, Lady Gaga, that you're following. Another friend right here. You can find people by just typing in their names, and if they've registered for Ping and they've held their hand up and said, you can follow me, you can sign up to follow them with just a simple click. And you get a custom top 10 chart of songs and albums that are it's customized to what only the people you follow are downloading from iTunes. So it's a custom chart of all the stuff the people you follow are downloading from iTunes, just for you. And it's really cool. Here's an artist page, Lady Gaga in this case. Here's her recent posts. Here's her favorite songs. And here's the concert she's going to be performing at. And if you want to follow Lady Gaga, all you do is push this button here, and all her posts and information will be put into your feed with all your friends and the other artists that you follow. It's that simple. Here's a friend, Kevin Angel. Here's his recent posts. Here's his favorite songs. Said he's going to. You might want to go to him as well. And here's the people that Kevin follows. So it's that simple. It's super